Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today is finally the day that I simultaneously have been looking forward to and dreading at both the same time, because I have a fear of the dentist, and that is where I'm heading today. I'm going to finally get these teeth fixed right here. It's one tooth, but it makes my smile and everything just look a lot worse than it actually is, because if you can see, there's this one tooth right here. Half of it is fake, because my older sister, when I was a kid, she hit me in the face with a broom and chipped my tooth, and of course I have been unsuccessful so far at my attempts to quit smoking cigarettes, and so this is what happens when you smoke cigarettes. Charming, isn't it? So I've got to drive to Bristol because they are the only place around me that takes my stupid insurance, and go get these freaking teeth fixed. So I have put this off. I have put this appointment off several times. I was supposed to get this done in February. And of course, this dentist, he's like one of the only ones in the area that takes a specific insurance. So he's booked up pretty far back. And so every time I would have to reschedule, which was I've rescheduled twice. Ever since, hold on, looks like there's some traffic coming up. But yeah, I've rescheduled twice, and the wait times in between are there's a lot of wait, so it's usually a couple months out in advance after I reschedule, which is kind of a bummer. I should have just went and did it and got it over with. Actually, I should have just let him do it last year when he fixed my top front teeth, because another thing that I do that fucks my teeth up, sorry for the language, messes my teeth up, is I clench my jaw because of anxiety. I do it at night. I do it sometimes. I'll be doing it and I won't even notice I'm doing it. I have to just consciously tell myself, hey, unclench your jaw. So my teeth are weakened at the tops of them, and so I had these. It looked like decay, but it was, my dentist told me, I thought it was from cigarette smoke, but my dentist told me it was from me clenching my jaw so tightly. Yeah, it was weakening the tops of my teeth. So I will get back to you guys when I'm a little closer. So guys, I am getting pretty close to the doctor's office, and I wanted to just show you all of the fall color that is starting to emerge, because it looks really pretty. It's like an overcast day. It's pretty cool out. So you can see the trees starting to turn. Everything's starting to get kind of like a yellow hue to it. But it is gorgeous. I love fall, and especially fall in this area is just I don't know, it's like one of the prettiest places I've seen. Because growing up in Alaska, you don't get much variation of color. You get a lot of different hues of yellow because there's a lot of the same trees. There's not a lot of variety of trees like there is around here. There's a lot of birch and a lot of pine, a lot of spruce, things like that. There's really, the ones that turn are the birch trees, and they're you just get this sea of bright neon yellow for a couple weeks, and then it's all dead. So I am right outside of Blountville, Tennessee, And like I said, my dentist is in Bristol. So, and then after the dentist, after I'm done with that, I've got to go mail my son his birthday gifts, because his birthday is on the 30th, the day after mine. So I'll be 33 and he'll be 13. Freaking crazy, he's 13. I can't believe I have a teenager. Like, what? When did that happen? Oh, this truck is coming up on behind me pretty quick. Oh, that truck. So when I get there, you guys, I will let you know. Okay, so actually, I want to answer a couple questions that I've been getting lately. So if you guys have been following me for quite some time, you probably know about the whole court incident thing that happened with me. So that is all bundled up. Like, I don't have to go to a probation officer anymore. I wasn't on like actual probation. It was like a pre-trial probation to make sure that I came to my court date and was, you know, gonna be there and didn't like take off or anything, because I do have an escape charge on me, not gonna lie, from like a long time ago when I was younger. But yeah, I do have an escape charge, so that kind of puts them, I'm less trusting in the eyes of the government, I guess you could say. But yes, I did. They ordered a psychiatric evaluation on me because I was having these blackouts, which, you know, as you guys know from my reading my old mental health charts video, I have suffered with this blackouts. I have these blackouts where to me it feels like I'm in a dream, and unless there is immediate interaction with my surroundings, like someone talking to me, which is usually like if there's eye contact made and someone talks directly to me, I can kind of like a little bit snap out of it, but not really, because I'll get confused. And it's kind of like waking up a sleeping person. When you wake up somebody who's sleepwalking, they panic because they don't know where they're at. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how they got there. And that's exactly how I feel in those moments. So, you know, that all led me, when that happened, that all led me to, you know, catching those charges, and blah, blah, blah. So if you want to know the whole story, you can go look at my past videos, because I'm not going to go over everything again. But, yeah, they ordered a psychiatric evaluation on me, and it came back, you know, after I did it, it came back that I was unfit, that I had too many mental health problems to, I guess, be charged. I don't really know how to put it. They deemed me not capable of really understanding what was happening to me in that courtroom, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So they dropped the charges, and they let me, you know, they gave me some fines. Like, I didn't just get off scot-free and, like, you know, honky-dory, everything's good. No, I got some money I have to pay the courthouse and things like that. So, but it's better than spending any time in jail. So, what was another question that people were asking me? I think that was it. Okay, so look. Actually, right out here, this is where Mark's mom and dad used to live before they passed away. Well, first they went to a nursing home and then they passed, but see where that white truck is coming out, that FedEx truck? They lived down that road. And I used to go, before they went to a nursing home, I used to go to their house, and I would cook meals for them, and I would hang out with his mom, because they were both wheelchair bound. His mother could still like get around and everything, but she couldn't, you know, stand up. She couldn't get to the bathroom on her own. She couldn't clean her own house. She couldn't cook meals. So I would go over there and, you know, spend most of the day there and doing whatever she wanted me to do and cooking for them and all that kind of stuff. So they were really sweet people. They both passed. His mom passed 2 years ago, I think, and then his dad passed in 2013. It's really sad. His dad used to, when they went to the nursing home, I used to go, Mark would pay me to go to the nursing home and sit with them, take his dad outside into the courtyard and just talk with them, and you know, so they weren't stuck in a room all day long, because if I wouldn't have went there and did that, they would have just been stuck in a room. So I'd go there, and his dad, he was in World War II. He would tell me about when he was on the ships, because he was in the Navy. He would tell me about like all the stories and things like that, and it's really interesting. I'm really into history. I love history. I used to hate it when I was a kid. I used to think it was the most boring thing on this planet, and like I couldn't understand why they were making us learn about the past. But now I love it. I love learning about history and going to historical places, and I think it's really cool. Another thing that I love that I used to not even, I think when I was a kid, what the problem was is I was too in survival mode to even think about like applying myself to school or trying to learn or anything, you know, because when you're hungry or your home life is really chaotic, you can't, when you're at school, you're not there, you're not present really, you're still, you know, trying to process what the hell your life is. And yeah, after my life kind of calmed down, and I was able to find what I was good at and what I enjoyed doing. And geography, I'm really good at geography, surprisingly. Really good at it. Okay, so we're coming up into Bristol right now. This whole complex right here, this the Pinnacle, they recently, in the past like 5 years or so, 10 years, I don't know, it's been the most recent thing that's been built around here. See, they're still building things there all the time, but yeah. So this road right here, so if you go that way, you're gonna go to Knoxville, but if you stay on this road, it takes you right into Bristol, right onto the main drag. You guys, I have such anxiety about going to the dentist. I hate going to the dentist. Oh, I hate it so much. But I know it must be done because my teeth look like shit and they've been bothering me for a long time. So, ooh, I'll let you guys know when we're there. All right, you guys, I am here. So I'm gonna go in, get these teeth fixed, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. All right, you guys, I am done at the dentist. My jaw feels huge. I always have to see how I look like I have like chew in my mouth. But look here. Teeth are fixed. Ah, they look so much better. I'm so happy I got that done. Usually at the dentist though, I have to get like extra numbing stuff because where I'm a natural redhead, things just don't numb as well for me. So, but yeah, I'm so pleased with how they look. He is such a good dentist, and he's really nice, really helpful. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.